Okay, I think we're good to go. Great, okay. So my name is Helen Doyle and I'm here out in the beautiful countryside, close to nature, and what a great place to be when you are doing any kind of meditation or when you're dealing with any kind of anxiety. And I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about anxiety. Now, for people who are dealing with anxiety, I have a little story to share with you today, and I just want you to listen carefully. I'll give you a little background to it first. So, basically, anxiety. When people are dealing with anxiety, their energy is being sucked away from them into thoughts, feelings, and actions that are very difficult for them to deal with. And it could be a quick thing that would happen where the anxiety would come on very, very quickly. Or on the other hand, it could be something that's niggling away there at them all the time. But regardless of how the anxiety builds or arrives, it just has that awful effect. And be assured that there is something that you can and definitely can do with it. So there are triggers and symptoms that cause that anxiety to click into place. And then that leaves you with the feelings, the thoughts, and even behaviours and actions that are just, they are not you. And they're not sitting well with you. And those are the ones that you really need to address. So my little story, I have it here. It was given to me by a very dear colleague, and I just think it's an amazing story. So for this, just sit yourself back, relax, and listen to this little piece. Okay, so imagine that you arrived home one night, only to discover that someone had entered your house. They had moved in. They had moved into your bedroom. They were using your bathroom, using your kitchen, and sitting in your sitting room. They were, in fact, an unwelcome visitor, an intruder. So, what would you do? Would you tolerate their presence? Would you tiptoe around them? Or would you just let them go on living in your house? Of course not. Well, anxiety is like a thief in your life. It's a thief that has moved in and it is stealing from you. It is stealing your self-worth, stealing your confidence, and stealing your peace of mind and your peace within. And you don't have to let anxiety live in your life, no more than you would let a thief move into your house. So do you understand there that the actions, the thoughts, the feelings, they're all stealing away at your energy, taking your energy, and you're left there with the symptoms where you're feeling you could have dry mouth, you're afraid to stand up in front of people, you might be trying to avoid people, you could have palpitations, your breathing will be shallow, all these kind of things. Then they could feel sick, it could affect your sleep. There are so many different things that anxiety can do, and they are not pretty and they're not pleasant. And those are the types of feelings that you're dealing with. Then when it comes to the thoughts, you're there left thinking, I couldn't do that. Oh, I wouldn't be able to do that. You'd be worrying about something that happened in the past. Big deal, it's gone. Be worrying about something that's happening now around you, or maybe the present, the future. You're looking forward, you're going, oh, I have to go there or meet there or drive that, or so many different thoughts and feelings are all caught up in that anxiety. And your behaviours, well, where you try and avoid people, or you won't do the thing because it's just too uncomfortable for you. And I bet that deep down within you, you know that you are well capable of doing things. And then you find yourself looking at other people and thinking, well, they're doing it. But you know that you can do it too. But there's something there holding you back. So what can you do about it? Well, I've put together a 3-step program, and I find that this is just magic helping people dealing with anxiety. You see, most people are very familiar with what I call steps 2 and 3. That's where they jump ahead and they're doing their relaxation, and that's great. They're doing their mindfulness, brilliant. They're doing their meditation, fantastic. And this is all lovely. And it's, and it certainly helps and it keeps it at bay. Step 3 is where you can actually retrain some of your thinking, if you can spot it, that is. You can retrain it. You can give yourself tools and techniques to help you to deal with your anxiety. But again, I'm coming back to the fact that most people have hopped over step 1. And step 1 is where you need to sit down and go through the triggers and the symptoms. And I know you don't want to have to go and sit down and look at those triggers and look at those symptoms, because they're not pretty. So once you get past that stage, then go into step 2 and 3. And the difference is just incredible. Now, if you need help to go through step 1, where you have to look at the symptoms and look at the trigger, well, then that's where I can help you. I go through a series of questions and answers. We work together, formulate what it is that is, just check out what it is that's really nipping at you, and then put together a plan. And I mean put together a plan, and put that and give that back to you, and reframe your own thoughts with these new thought patterns. And on top of that, I like to anchor them into your subconscious mind, so that you get the real benefit from that. Now, some of the things, like I said, tips and techniques that you can learn, some of the really brilliant one is anything to do with your breathing retraining. And because your breathing, it's almost like it sends a message from the brain to the body, so it's like it's connecting the two. The breathing retraining is hugely important for releasing anxiety. And just take a moment with me. We'll work together on this one. I'm actually going to go through that little tip with you. And it's something I would be absolutely imploring of you, that you practice, and you practice regularly. Because if you wait until you're suffering from anxiety or something happens to trigger you, then starting to practice your breathing isn't the ideal time. Your body needs to have become tuned into it. So I would be saying to you, we'll just go through a little bit here, but I would be just imploring of you really and truly to practice it, because you need to have it banked into your subconscious mind. Now, if I'm working with a client, I will actually bring them through those stages so that I know it's being banked for them and that they have the benefit of it as they go through. So just very gently, we'll do this 3 times, very gently, and I'm also going to do short ones because I don't want anyone ending up being dizzy. We're just going to breathe in for 3 and breathe out for 5. So working with me here, breathing in for 3 and release. Lovely. And we'll do it again. Breathing in for 3 and release. And 5. And one more time, breathing in for 3 and release. Excellent. And that is just where the mind and the body begin to line up. And straight away you begin to feel that calmness is setting in. But please practice that when you are in a nice, quiet place that's easy for you, that you're not disturbed. And then you become more familiar with it, and it becomes more habitual to you. And those are the types of habits that you need to build up to, because they give you that resilience in your life. Now, moving on from the breathing, I'm going to now do, and finish shortly, but I'm going to do first of all is a lovely, lovely meditation with you. And in this meditation, because it's what, if you're suffering from anxiety, or if your life is stressed, the real thing you want is peace. Peace within yourself. So I'm going to go through a meditation with you. And my word that I'm going to gift to you today is the word peace. Because when I'm working, this is just a very short session of what I would do when I'm working with an individual on a one-to-one. But you'll get to understand it, that it is very gentle and it is very kind and supportive towards you. And obviously on a one-to-one I would do a lot more reframing of different thought patterns and things. But this is one I'm going to gift here to you today, and it's the word peace. Okay, so because we're going to go ahead and do a meditation, this will be eyes closed work. So therefore I want you to make sure that you are in a safe place, that you won't be interrupted, and that it is safe for you to do so, to close your eyes. So there you go. Close your eyes, settle yourself back nice and gently into your chair, and just be aware of your feet on the floor, your body being supported by the chair or the bed or whatever it is you're sitting on, and that you feel calm and easy. And at this moment in time, there is nothing that you have to do, and there is nowhere you have to go. This is a time specially designed and set aside for you. And as you focus on your breathing, just allowing it now to gently come and go. You don't have to change your breathing in any way. Just become aware of it. Enjoy the feeling of breathing. Enjoy the feeling of breathing in and breathing out. Follow your breath and stay with it as it expands your chest and dissolves into your body. And imagine that each breath you breathe is filled with perfect relaxation. Imagine that each breath you breathe is sending that deep relaxation into your lungs, into your heart, and it's radiating out into every single cell in your body. It's filling each cell with deep relaxation and a feeling of perfect peace. So staying with the breath as you breathe in, you can imagine that that breath is radiating out into every organ of your body, helping them all to operate very easily and effectively. Gently and easily, your body continues to relax. And as it does, so too your mind can relax deeply and completely. And to help your mind achieve an even deeper level of relaxation, you can turn your focus to each breath that you breathe out. Breathing out is such a lovely feeling as you let go of that old, used up air, and notice the way your chest sinks down as you breathe out. So allow yourself to sink down deeper and deeper, letting go of all your worries, letting go of all those old thoughts, and drift into a perfect state of relaxation. With each breath you breathe out, you're sinking down deeper and deeper into a lovely, relaxed relaxation. And at this point, I would like you to imagine that you have picked up a tiny little pebble, a little white pebble. And as you look at this beautiful pebble, you notice the word peace is written on it. And as you hold that little pebble, that feeling of peace sinks deep within you, right down into the very center of your being, down deep into your mind, and you know that you have peace within you. Feel it, be aware of it. That beautiful peace is within you. Calm, peace. You have peace in your mind and peace in your body. You have peace within you. That is perfect. And in a moment now, I'm just going to count you back from that lovely relaxation. And I'm sure that you have found that to be a very helpful and easing and freeing experience here today. And that is what I love to offer people, the chance to really connect with themselves, feel themselves, because that's the art of you being you. So coming back now for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Eyes just opening now, stretch and smile, and I'm going to now leave you with it. You have peace in your heart, in your mind, in your body, and you go and have a wonderful day today. Talk to you all soon. Bye, and thank you so much for joining me. Bye. I'm not sure if I hit the finish button.